Oh, it's on. Hi. Wow. Whoops. Hi mermaids, humans, and mythical creatures. My name is Emilina / Mermaid Zelda, and today I'm going to be showing you how I waterproof my makeup for mermaid swimming. Now, this is not 100% effective if you're going to be swimming for like 4 hours, but if you're just doing like a 1 hour swim or less, this is going to work perfectly for you. I usually swim for about 2 hours, and I still have quite a lot of makeup left afterwards. Maybe not all of it, but a good chunk of it, and it never looks runny and gross or anything like that. But one more thing before we get started, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the post notification button so that you never miss one of my uploads, and follow me on Instagram. My handles are on the screen right now and always linked in the description below. So now let's get started. So the first thing I do for my mermaid makeup is my foundation. So what I do is I take my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation that is 24-hour wear, full coverage. It doesn't say waterproof, but it does say 24-hour wear. And I don't really need full coverage, so what I do is I mix it with my moisturizer. So I just put a pump of moisturizer in my hand, probably too much, and a pump of the foundation, like so. Like that's a lot, I'm not gonna use all that. As you can see, I'm very, very pale, so it's like super light. I'm gonna mix the foundation together with the moisturizer. If you have one of those little palettes, like little metal ring things or something, that would be perfect for this. I do not have one of those because I am not fancy as so I just mix it together on my hand, and then I'm going to blend it on my face with my beauty sponge. It is not a beauty blender. I believe this was $3 from a drugstore, so you know, it's all a sponge. It all does the same thing. So I start usually from my chin and I work my way up doing dots on my face, and then I blend it as I go. Next, I'm going to take my also Kat Von D Lock-It concealer, and I'm going to apply it under my eyes and on any blemishes that I need to conceal. And I will be blending that also with the beauty sponge. It's totally okay to use a heavier hand when doing mermaid makeup because it's kind of like stage makeup but times 10. When you are swimming and filming or being photographed underwater, it tends to really like wash you out, flatten you out, so you can wear a ton of makeup. It looks like a lot out of water, but once you're actually in the water, it doesn't look like a ton. So keep that in mind. You don't need to be careful or light with that. Next, I'm taking my setting powder that is also from Kat Von D, and I'm going to just set my face, especially under the eyes, so that I don't get creases, because creases are not fun. I'm using this brush from Tarte, the Mermaid brush collection that I love very much. That is all for like the face makeup coverage. Now we're going to move on to bronzer and blush. So for my bronzer, I use this Sephora brand little palette, and I use these middle two colors to give my cheeks and face a little bit of color and a little bit of definition as well. So I take these colors right here, mix them together. I use quite a lot. Like I said, you can use a heavy hand. And I'm going to apply it to my cheekbones, my temples, my jaw a little bit, and maybe my hairline too a little bit. I like to try to kind of slim down my jaw to make it look really pointy and pretty, because it's a little bit kind of masculine looking, I find. Next, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills little blush palette, I guess you would say it is. And I use mostly this like corally color with a little bit of this pink shimmery color as well, and I apply it right on the apples of my cheeks to get that really kind of happy, pretty, glowy look, and to add color to my very white face. Feel free to use a little more blush than you might normally, because again, once you're underwater and filming, it pretty much disappears. So you're gonna look crazy when you show up to the pool with this full face of makeup on, but once you get the photos and videos, you'll see what I mean. It's totally okay to apply lots and lots of makeup so that it shows up, unless you want to go for a more natural mermaid look, which is also totally an option. So next I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I never really realized how much of my makeup products are Kat Von D until right now, but I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Super Brow Long Wear Pomade. It doesn't say waterproof, but it is waterproof. This is definitely one of the things that is still on my face after I've been swimming even for a long time. So I just apply it with an angled brush. And I'm just gonna kind of fill in the shape of my eyebrows. Sometimes I make them really thick and big, but lately I've been doing them a little more on the natural side. But we'll see how they turn out today, you know? I start usually in like the middle of my brows, typically, and work my way to the tail. And I try to make them like longer on the sides, but not like down. Look at that, just one dollop of product and now this brow is totally done. And see, it's not like too crazy looking, but it's definitely darker, more defined, and will show it better in the water. So now I'll go ahead and do my other eyebrow and hope that they turn out looking the same. Alright, now both of our brows are done and they're looking pretty similar, I hope. Leave those hate comments down below if they don't look even. Always looks different in a camera versus in the mirror too. So sometimes it's like kind of hard to tell, but I think that's pretty good. So now we're going to be moving on to our eyes. The first step for the eyes is we're going to apply a primer. I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I feel like this is the most iconic eyeshadow primer, like the most well-known one anyways, and I find that it works pretty well for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my eyelids. I'm honestly not exactly sure how much of this you're supposed to use, so I just kind of use a little bit and then like dab it in with my fingers. Please tell me if I'm doing this wrong, because I have only just started using this product and like eyeshadow primer at all like a couple months ago, and you know, people always say they use it, but I've never really seen people apply it, so am I doing this completely wrong? Maybe, but I mean, it seems to work pretty well for the most part. So apply your eyeshadow primer in whichever way works for you. Make sure to get my inner corner, as well as a little bit of my lower lash line, because I do like to apply eyeshadow there as well. So now that's done, it's time to move on to the eyeshadow, and you know, I think I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette that I actually have been using as a mirror this whole time, and this is the Tarte Mermaid palette. It's very beautiful and iconic, and I use this all the time for mermaid looks. Usually my brushes aren't always like newly clean, so I just like give it a little clean off on a towel or my hand or whatever I've got, and I'm going to apply the color Nude Beach, which is this top one here, to the inner corners of my eyes. I'm gonna just drag it to around the middle of my lid as well. I love using lots of colors for mermaid looks because it's very fun and big, and like I said, a lot of it will end up kind of disappearing in the water, so feel free to just go ham with whatever eyeshadow look and colors that work for your persona, if you know what I mean. Alright, now that our inner corners are nice and shimmery, I'm going to take the color Splash, which is this nice pretty light shimmery blue, and I'm going to pat that on the center of my lids just using the same eyeshadow brush. If you're a professional or a makeup artist, you probably wouldn't do that, but I'm not. I'm just a mermaid. This color is so pretty, and I'm going to take it just a little above my crease as well. I want to make my eyes look big and doughy and cute. And I'm going to like blend it into the sandy champagne color that we applied in our inner corners as well. And then I think I will take this color called Bubbles. It's like an iridescent purpley color, and apply that to the outer portion of my eyelids. And I'm gonna create a bit of a winged shape and also connect it to the color Splash that we just used. I really love this palette and these colors because a lot of them really are iridescent and beautiful, which is like very mermaidy. If you're in the mermaid community, you know we love some good color shifting pigment when it comes to our tails and accessories and even our makeup. So I think Tarte did a very good job kind of capturing the essence of mermaids with this palette. Taking a smaller eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take the color Splash and apply it in the lower lash line in the center so that the bottom matches the top. And then I'm going to again be taking the color Bubbles and just putting it on the outer portion of the lower lash line. This way all of the eyeshadow is nice and connected and one big thing that is all working very well together. I find this look to be super easy to do, and it doesn't take very long at all. It's just 3 colors. You could add as many colors as you wanted to, but this is definitely one of my staple mermaid looks that I personally enjoy doing. I'm just going to touch up any of my lines with this small brush as well, making sure that it's nice and even and clean looking. I actually have one eye that is slightly bigger than the other and slightly different eyelids, so sometimes the makeup itself doesn't look even, but on your face it does look even. A lot of people have different kinds of eyelids or different shaped eyes slightly, so that is quite common, and it's very difficult to make it 100% even, but again, you're gonna be underwater, it really doesn't matter, just kind of do your best. And I'm going to take one more color, which is this dark blue color, Lagoon, and I'm just going to use it to deepen my crease a little bit and add some more dimension to my eyes. I love how artistic mermaid makeup can be. There's really no right answer. You could go completely natural or cover yourself in scales and it's all right and beautiful. And yeah, I really like how it's very open to interpretation. Whatever you interpret a mermaid to look like, and whatever you want your mermaid self to look like. And now I'm taking what I believe is the last Kat Von D product of the day, which is the Tattoo Liner Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Trooper Black. This works very well for me. There's lots of different kinds of waterproof liquid eyeliners that you can use, but I've been using this one for a long time and it works pretty well. So I'm going to apply that and do a winged eyeliner just to go along with the shape of the eyeshadow that I've done. So I'm just gonna shake it up. Shake it up. So there we have one wing done, and I'm going to do the other eye. Alright, now the eyeliner is done, and don't sweat it if it's not perfect and perfectly even, because you're gonna be underwater, you're not probably gonna have any close-ups, so you just want it to kind of give your eyelashes a little bit of more definition, but don't worry if it's not perfect. Eyeliners are sisters, not twins. And now we're going to move on to mascara. Before we do mascara though, I'm going to apply this white NYX waterproof pencil liner to my waterline. This makes your eyes look really open and big, which I think is perfect for mermaiding. I tend to just like get the tip out, and I'll just kind of clean it off on my hands because sometimes, oh crap, I broke it. Sometimes you break it and it's fine. Well, I mean, that's another way to go. So now you got nice, clean, white. This is a trick I've been doing for as long as I've been doing makeup because I've always wanted my eyes to look bigger. Oh, this is hard to do, like while holding a mirror. I might have to do this off screen because this is hard. Here we go. Now I've got the white liner on. I don't know if you can tell, that my eyes look bigger now, but I think it looks really cute. I'm going to curl my lashes with this beautiful Tarte eyelash curler that is mermaidy. Look at it, so mermaid. Love it. Everything must be mermaid. And I'm going to be applying this MAC waterproof mascara to my upper and lower lash line. And just apply generous coats of your favorite waterproof mascara. Like I said, mine is by MAC and it works very well for me. Now, if you are doing a not swimming mermaid event, you could also pop on some fake lashes, but as far as I know, there aren't any fake lashes or lash glue that are going to stay on while you swim. So yeah, we're gonna skip that. Because this is a swimming makeup tutorial, but like I said, if you aren't going to be swimming, go ahead and apply your favorite fake lashes as well. Alright, now we are done with our eyes and we are almost done this makeup look. I'm just going to apply some highlighter and lips. So I'm going to double up on the highlighter because I want it to stay on in the water. I'll just show you. So let's just apply a little bit of highlighter to those areas that we want to shine and glow. For my highlighter, I take the James Charles X Morphe palette and I use the colors Face and Ring Light. And I'm going to take a fluffy little angled brush to apply it, like this size. I take mostly this color, and because I'm so pale, I need to take some of this color too, otherwise it doesn't give me that really glowy look that I'm after. And I'm going to apply it to right under here, my tops of my cheekbones under my eyes, and the tip of my nose, as well as on the brow bone. There's a lot of James Charles drama going on right now, hey? Have you guys been keeping up with that? He lost like 3 million subscribers in like 3 days. Yeah, it's crazy. I was like kind of just starting to like him and his channel, and I bought this palette, and now I'm like, oh no. All the tea, all the drama. It's all over YouTube right now, so by the time I upload this, I wonder where he's gonna be at. I feel kind of bad for him, but also kind of sounds like he deserves it. I don't know, but I mean, either way, this is still a good palette, so whatever. Not gonna return it now. I was wrong. We are going to be using one more Kat Von D product, and this is probably my favorite product from Kat Von D, which is sadly discontinued now. I think there's still some left online, so I would recommend buying a whole bunch of these. These are the Everlasting Glimmer Veils. They are like liquid lipsticks. They're glittery, they stain, they stay on in the water, they're waterproof, and they'll stay on all day long. I freaking love these lipsticks, and I have so many of them because I knew they were being discontinued, so I stocked up. I'm using this orange color in the shade Rocker. I love to use orange for my lips because it is a very mermaidy, iconic color because of the show H2O, of course. And it is also the complementary color to blue, so it's really going to pop and stand out, but also go together very well with the rest of my makeup. Like, girl, look at that color. It's like a beautiful reddy orange color, and I love it so much. It's so pretty. I wear this a lot in my daily life too. It really has that wow factor, you know? And sometimes I like a little wow factor. And I always do this thumb trick that I learned from Michelle Phan way back in the day. You put your thumb in your mouth and like suck it so that it gets off any lipstick that's gonna be too close to your teeth and potentially get on your teeth. So you go like this. And it just gets off any little bit of lipstick that's too close. I think it's so pretty. Pretty pouty. I'm not very good at doing my lips. Maybe my lips are weirdly shaped, or I'm just not good at doing them, but you know, whatever. It's fine. We are all unique and beautiful, and we don't need to be symmetric. Oh, symmetric. Can you see how glittery this is though? Like, when I do this close up, I feel like they don't look very even, but it's fine. It's fine, because again, you're gonna be underwater. It doesn't matter. Woo! Yeah, I definitely love that. Mermaid makeup is very forgiving. So as long as you're not too much of a perfectionist, it's fine, you know? For the last step, I'm going to spray my face with my Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, long lasting. I love this. This is a new product I've been using, and it definitely helps to lock in all of the work that you just did. I'm also going to quickly apply a tiny bit more highlighter after I've sprayed my face, just so it stays on a little extra better. A little extra better, a little better. Whatever. So I'm going to again take the Colors Face and Ring Light, apply it to my brush, get it ready, and spray my face, and then quickly go in and apply just a little bit of this. So I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 sprays of this. Just fanning my eyes so that I can open my eyes and quickly do a boop. There we go. I didn't do that with a mirror, so hopefully it looks okay. So that is all for my makeup tutorial. This is the finished look. What do you think? So now I'm gonna really put it to the test. I'm going to step in my shower in my mermaid bathing suit for about 10 seconds and then show you guys what it looks like after that. Alright, here we are in front of my shower. It's time to test out this waterproof makeup and see how waterproof it really is. So there we go, everybody. This is my face after just being in the water for about 10 seconds. I didn't want to stay in there for too long, but it was directly in the blast of the shower. And as you can see, there's no running. Everything is still on. And this does work, especially if you're not going to be swimming for too long. Like I said, if you're going to be swimming for 3-4 hours, it's definitely not going to all still be on your face after, but the majority of it will. I find the eyebrows will last, the eyeliner will last, definitely some of the eyeshadow, but not all of the eyeshadow will last. The face makeup and the lips will definitely last. So that's about everything. The mascara lasts too. It just is not going to be quite as bright and vibrant as it is when you originally apply it, but you will get out of the pool and you're still going to have plenty of makeup on your face. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like if you did and comment down below if you want me to do more makeup tutorials and more mermaid makeup tutorials. Yeah, let me know if you like this. I'm definitely no beauty guru, no makeup artist, but these videos are super fun to make, and if this helps you out, if you're going to try out any of these tips and tricks, also let me know. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the little bell icon, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys for a brand new video next Wednesday because I post new videos every single Wednesday. I love you all so much. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you next week. Bye!